What's up guys, I'm sharing another video on testing. Now I haven't uploaded a video in a very long time actually. Um, my latest one was pretty much, wait, I need to, yeah, my latest one was pretty much, the 12 main streak I got away from Neuro with Devil Breaker. And, I haven't went back to that deck yet. I went to a different hero art, which is, True Power. And, I've been trying to work on a deck on that. Hmm, I wasn't getting any good decks. Wasn't making any good decks with it at first, and then so I realized that as when the meta was farming up, I was pretty much realizing that I'm gonna need to keep my units alive way more than I need to. So now we're at 1856 points. Trying to get in the 1900s, trying to be up there in the top 100. Let me show you the deck. So basically, this is pretty much the deck I build. Very different from what the other Neros are building. So what I have here, I have a leap. Pretty much is for the anti-airs. This is to go up against Morgan and the Negligante deck that have the flyers, right? And then also the Raphalos, right? Because there's different variations with the Negligante deck and the Raphalos deck that have the purples unit in them, which is pretty cool, right? So yeah, three wall jumps, right? This is for the shields. Now I could take these out and put in this card, but I feel like having a lot of these is not that good. Reason being is because I have this in here, I have this in here, and I have this in here, and lastly, well not well this and Chun-Li and Chris, right? So I feel like having like two more of these in here would not be that good for this deck. I tried it, it didn't work, right? Because most of the time these are pretty much like stuck in my hand because I won't have a growth card, right? Um, three awakening power. You could play a two if you want to. I play a three because I feel like gives me one active response. I'm gonna need a growth card, a growth action card, right? And that third one is always there. Three disarms, you need three. You can't play two in this meta. You need three. You can't play two. You play two, uh, you're pretty much taking a risk, right? One defensive field. I only need one because that one is like is crucial, right? One Makoto, so she's here to pretty much stay on the field, right? So let's say like your enemy has a unit that's low, you can play this. She gets a victory 1-1. No, she goes up to 3-4, right? And then you play Shona, right? And once you play you get the strength, and then you give it to Makoto, right? And then she lives on even more. So even if your opponent trying to kill her, you can just put a shield on her, right? Next up would be Rebecca Chambers, right? She's here to give us that quick heal, right? So even if I don't even get to level 3, I can still get a level 2, right? Even though it won't be a lot, but it's benefit, right? One emergency strike. I can't make another one because I don't have any souls and I'm not trying to sell anything anymore. So I'm stuck with one, right? I feel like two would be good, but one is working out pretty well. So yeah, three Yakus, right? You need seals. Like this meta, it's finally farming up, right? So you're gonna need seals. If you're playing green, you're gonna need seals. Um, three Basaurus, right? He's here to pretty much like give us that one hit kill. Boom, right? You turn him into Gavios, it's a one hit kill. That's it. Two irises. I used to have three, but I figured that three might be too much, so I put out two. right? You see, there's not really much of an MP engine here, right? One Chun-Li, she's here to like give us that quick damage, right? Because sometimes I would drag out the match, right? Because I won't play a card at all until my opponent play a card, right? And if they choose to not play a card, well, I'm gonna play Chun-Li, right? Give that quick damage, and then here comes 20 seconds left. Like I'm gonna win, right? 3Gs, he's here to like he's pretty much a staple right now. Like he's a staple for every green deck in my case, right? He deals damage, he heals, and he gains one attack up, right? And he deals damage on his level 3, so that's pretty good. One one Diablos, he like people are scared of this card. Like people are really scared of this card. Like they don't want to play against this card. They don't even want to put a card to a trade with it, because even if you do, you have spillover, and then game over, right? And then lastly, Chris, I put him back in the deck. Reason being because it's a victory, right? So even if he died, the rest of the units have the victory, and then that's a bonus for me, right? So here's a deck. You can run with it, deal with it. Right now I'm on a 8 win streak, right? Because I finally figure out how to play the deck. I finally figure out how to build a deck, right? With true power, because true power is a very it's a weird thing, right? It's a weird hero art because you need it at times where you can't use it, right? So I'll show you a couple of replays and then I'm gonna just go to rank, right? So we face top 3 player in rank right now, right? And I must say this match was pretty interesting, right? Because I thought I was gonna lose, I'm facing top 2 over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm facing top 2, right? So the strategy for to go up against Morgan is pretty much play a card immediately. So that way they have to play a card to a trade, right? Because even if they don't trade, right, they're gonna be low on health, right? And then that way they are forced to play a card, right? But anyway, so I'm playing Yaku to seal the Piki Pookie. I have my good man G, right? I didn't did they play the did they make Team go to level 3? I don't remember. But even if I did, I'm pretty sure I used against the Pookie Pookie, right? So anyway, so I have the Basaurus, right? I'm gonna growth it. Went to the Gravios. Now the reason why I did this immediately is because I wanted to have Morgan only have one card on the field, right? I don't want her to be having two, so then she could trade with Iris, right? So I left Iris. I give Iris a shield just so I can even this stall, right? She counters my shield. That's fine. I have emergency strike, right? So now Remy is at 1 health, right? Gabriel's pretty much gone down to 1. He killed her. Kill him. That's fine, right? I have another Bassaros, right? So now my whole field is pretty much full, right? She played a Lupo. That's fine. I have G. I'm gonna put a shield on Chris. Reason being because I want Chris to trade with Dowson, right? So that way we've pretty much taken out her card while we have 2 cards on the field still, and I can just play a card after, right? And then after that, that's it. Um, I don't think Green beats. I don't think Nero beats Morgan. I don't think so at all. I feel like Morgan overpowers Green and Red, and then sometimes Black. But yeah, but Morgan is very strong in this meta. Once more, right? And another month with Morgan being strong. We gonna show this mirror match. So this hand right here, terrible. I think I mulligan it. Yeah, So this hand is not that great, but at least I can go into G into Chris, right? So I'm gonna play a G right now, right? So even if he seals it, that's fine. I still have Chris to give me victory, right? Yep, he did seal it, right? So that's fine, right? So I'm not gonna play a card yet. I'm gonna play a card right now, right? So now this way, G going up to 4-3, right? He's gonna grow his League Hog. I'm gonna put a shield on Chris. He seals Chris. That's fine. He's missing MP. That's perfect, right? Now I'm gonna play Rebecca, right? Boost up G's health, and then I'm gonna play another card, which boosts up G again. This way, G lives, and then I'm gonna boost up G with strength from Shona, and more shield going to G. Because if you give G victory, even if he's sealed, like he's still a problem, right? You have to deal with him. Um, Next up, maybe shortest X. There's been a lot more X's from last season, which is pretty good. So I stay with this hand. This hand is okay. I have two seals, so I already know that X is gonna play a lot of MP engine. So I'm just gonna seal, seal, seal. I'm not gonna waste any time, right? You put a shield on Iris. I think that was a bad play because I'm still gonna live regardless, right? He healed up Iris, so now we're just gonna trade. He put auto heal on Iris. I don't know why. Pretty weird. But here comes me. I'm gonna play the True Power. Iris is dead. That's waste of MP he did, which is fine. I'm gonna play Iris here. So now this way I'm gonna get my MP immediately. He plays Chris. Here comes Emergency Strike. If he doesn't have a shield, it's over. But he had a strike also, so it didn't work in my favor, right? His Chris is still living. I played Diablos, growth it up. Now I have to flip myself, right? Because with X, you need to have a like X need to have a full field, right? In order to play this charge shot. He's not gonna play a charge shot with one unit. No way. At least two you will play, but if one, nah. And since you played this Rebecca, it's already a dud. Like it's finished. Alright? He plays Feline, fine, that's whatever. He's still not going up against Diablos or Chun-Li. So yeah. I like that X is coming back at least. It's coming back slowly, but not he's not gonna be up there. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like one or two X is gonna be up there, but not it's not gonna be a lot. So now we're facing Temptation Morgan. Like Temptation Morgan is good now, right? Because of all the cards she has to use with Hulk, right? So the same strategy as I faced the Shadow Blade Morgan earlier. Pretty much you play a card early, right? I kind of mess up here. I didn't realize he was like she was gonna play Hisenko because I thought she was just gonna play a card to trade, but she played Hisenko, so I'm pretty screwed, right? I play a growth card, right? She negates it. That's fine, right? At least the 1/1 didn't go to Hisenko, right? So now I have to board to myself. I play Iris here just so I can get my MP back up faster. So that way I could deal damage and get my MP. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna seal, right? Even if she counters, that's fine. She doesn't, I'm gonna end it right there, right? So now I'm going up against a 7/8 Hisenko. That's pretty much boost up with flying and agility and stuff, right? I'm gonna seal it after. She doesn't have a counter. perfect. I'm gonna put a shield on G, right? Just so that they could trade, right? Even if she do use temptation, she does right here, perfectly fine. I'm gonna play Shona, right? It's still gonna trade. After that, I'm gonna play Vasaros, right? Yep. So I'm gonna seal Dante, which is okay with me. Then I'm gonna boost up Rebecca with growth so that she could give us more health. So that way my monsters stay alive, right? And then that's it, right? Like the whole game plan against Morgan is like to attack early, just like they could make a move early, just so that way they don't have 10 MP from the start, right? Because you don't want to give them 10 AP just freely, right? You make them lose life while they're trying to get that 10 MP. Go them against Ryu. No, Ryu. I mean, this meta for Ryu man is good. Like their cards are nice. Like Chill Penguin. Who else? Axel, Ken. Like you barely see Raphalos. The 3/7 card or the Defiant Ryu, right? You barely see that. You see these right here, right? So I play Shona. It's fine. My Brasseros is about to die. I'm going to put growth on it. I'm gonna bait him to play his detonate, which he did. That's perfect right now. I wasted two shields, which is okay. At least I'm gonna have a unit on the field, right? A fresh unit. So now I play two units. I kind of messed up my one hit kill, and it only went the 2/1 bird, right? So I put anti-air on Gravios because I wanted to empty up that slot to pull a card, right? So now this way I play Bastarus into Gravios, right? And then growth. So I'm gonna kill his Red Hood early, right? So now that my Gravios in the middle have victory and anti-air, he has to trade with it, right? So now he has Shenku, he used it. I think that was a waste. He didn't need to use that on any of my units that was on the board right now because I'm gonna play G, right? I'm waiting, I'm gonna growth it up. After that, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna play um, the Awakening Power. He played Judgment, so I'm gonna put a shield on it. He played Detonate. He's trying to kill my G immediately, right? But he didn't realize that I have things to keep G alive. Because that's why I said like I can play I can only use like one defensive shield field. I don't know why I'm saying shield field, right? Because I think that having more than one defensive field is gonna wreck the deck, right? Because like you're not always gonna play a growth card on the board. What else? I guess I can show. Um, I'll show Dante and then I'm gonna show Wesker and that should be it. Then we just go on to rank. We go on to the streak. Oh, damn. A5. Damn, I thought it was gonna be something higher. My fault, people. So I changed I mulliganed the hand. This is not a good hand though, but we still make it work, right? So I seal Bertha. I put Makoto on the field. I'm gonna play Shona next, probably. Yep, I play Shona. Just so that he can trigger with a Bertha. I don't want Bertha to be on the field still, because I already know that it's playing a 4 MP card Dante, right? So he put my Makoto on the ES pocket, which is fine. I played Chun Li. Both of them's gonna trade, right? So now here's the thing: Ibuki ain't dead, but at least, right? At least I have G who can take out the Mud 12 units with his level 3, right? So he's trying to deal damage to G. I'm gonna put a shield on it, right? I could either play this card over here, the defensive field, but I wait and I didn't because I'm pretty sure I was gonna wait it on my energy, right? Like who's gonna need the health, right? I have Diablos in my hand. I'm gonna wait, right? So here comes the defensive field. So G is at 9 health again. He's at 7 now. So this way, I'm gonna play Shona card Strength. I'm gonna wait with the Awakening Power. I'm just gonna wait until he plays a card. I'm just gonna use it. Or I could just play Diablos. Either way, I wasn't gonna get countered, right? So he quit silver Diablos, right? Which is fine. I'm gonna growth it up, right? So he pretty much have to trade against either G or Diablos, and he didn't do any. So yeah, it was actually a close match. I was at 10 health. Close match. And lastly, going to show Oberos. Oberos, I feel like another nerf. I think it needs another nerf. To be honest with you, having it being at 22 is it's not that good. It's either Oberos being higher, like 25, like change farm, or either they put a death card, a death effect on the living death because a card is way too RNG and it's way too good for our Wesker. It's not good for the other person who's playing against living death. But it's way too good for Wesker. They need to put death on the death effect on living death because having them like go back in the graveyard after they got revived is kind of insane, right? I like Wesker. I love playing Oberos, but it's way too overpowered because they're only playing big cards. Like they're playing three Clarence, three Gore Malagalas, and probably a different big card, right? And that's a bit too much, right? A bit too much because all they need to do is pretty much play False Strong to Rebirth, and then okay, guess what? They have it on the board, right? Sucks. But I'm facing purple and black Wesker, right? We basically had a stall for like a good 2 minutes, right? Because I didn't want to play a card, so he had to play a card. So he wasted a rebirth because he didn't have any monsters, right? So he wasted a rebirth, so that's good for me, right? So he's gonna try and make sure his health is still at 30 at all costs because he's pretty much wasting cards at this point. As you can see, the deficit is 2215. That's great for me. I have a emergency strike and I have a seal. Right, I'm pretty sure he's waiting to use V card, which is the AMP with the 05 to summon other cards. Right, he's waiting for it, and there it is. Right, so now he halted G, which is perfectly fine. I really don't care. Like you can halt him all you want, because I already know I'm going up against this golem right here. So I sealed it, right? So the reason why I sealed it, right? Let me pause it. So the reason why I sealed it because I wanted this golem here to be the one he's overroasting. That's the reason why you seal this card. So if you're going up against Overroast Purple and Black, and you're a green unit, you seal Nightmare. You seal it, right? So that way they have to force to use a counter, and if they don't, it's sealed, and they can't summon V anymore because this is a 10 MP card, and V is only an 8, right? So you always seal this. You always seal this. You find a way to seal it, so that way they don't have to. You don't have to face V over and over from Oberos, right? So that's the counterplay against over rose purple and black. Right, so I only have Iris on the board. This is fine though, right? Because time is going down, so time is on my side, and it's more than on his. Right, he's gonna play a V again, right? Luckily, V went in the middle. Like, how lucky is that to have V in the middle, right? It could have been on any other slot, right? But it's still okay though because I have anti-air, which I played just now, right? He's gonna send back my Yaku in the ES pocket, which is fine, right? He doesn't have any export cards for him to redeploy, so it's kind of useless, right? So he's still gonna have G regardless, right? He possesses Malice G, so to have him full health again, so that way he can still play cards and have cards on the board from G, right? But he didn't realize that Gravios was gonna kill him, right? And then after that he play Nemesis, right? Which is fine. Like you play Nemesis at the wrong slot because you play Nemesis in the middle. I'm not gonna kill immediately, right? And you're back at 1-8. Like it's pretty useless, right? You have V again. That's fine. You have Nightmare. Great, cool, whatever. Doesn't matter to me, right? It's 30 seconds on the board. There's no way you're coming back from this. No way, right? So I'm gonna play. I was gonna play even if he didn't die here. I was gonna play Iris because it has shield, so that way the spillover wouldn't kill Iris or the other people, right? So yeah, so that's it for like the replays. Right? I just wanted to show you that how I win and how I play against Morgan, Ryu, Wesker, X. Like there's always a strategy going up against Morgan, right? Chun Li, I still have to figure it out because it's a different Yawn deck now. So yeah, so we're gonna play a couple of matches and probably end the stream later, like around 9, I guess. Right? So guess what? We're facing Chun Li. I just said their name. Speak of the devil. Uh, huh. Should I keep this? I'll keep it. Square, right? I'll keep it. So I'm gonna wait, right? Actually, I'm not. I'm not gonna wait. That's good for me. It's still good for me. It's still good for me. Right? Gonna seal it. Still fine for me. Like you waste all that, boost it up, fine. Like my Charlie is still gonna live. Right? So now we're gonna. I'm still gonna win this matchup right here. Right? I'm not gonna play a card yet. He used a non-thing, so kind of screwed here. I'm gonna play G. So this way, he's gonna force to use a Yawn on Iris now, right? Because I'm gonna. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he waited. He baited it. Nice. I respect it. So use a Yawn on E Honda instead. Not bad. Well, I killed him, right? That's fine. I'm gonna use this, right? I'm gonna make sure that he lives as long as he can. Oh, he played a card before. Okay, that's fine. Gonna strike here. There it is. That's perfect. It's perfect. Nice. I thought I would have had like, you know, I thought he wouldn't have enough time to use it, but he did. Um, gonna try and bait him. He has it again. Wow. Okay. I respect it. We're open knee hog. Okay. Still alive, right? You gonna grow him again? No, he put a shield. Oh, it's not a shield yet. This is not good. I should have put G on the top. Yeah, I should have put G on the top. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should have put G on the top. Right? I thought we were gonna have enough MP if it another card. I made a mistake there. Yeah, totally made a mistake there. Okay. Okay. You got me. That's the end of the streak right there, boys. That's the end of the streak right there. I made a mistake right there. This is why I don't like. I don't have a strategy against Chong Li, right? Because I'm waiting for the person to use a yawn, right, for me to seal it, right? So if they wait on me to play a card, I'm gonna be the one panicking, right? Ah, well, 8 minutes gone down the drain right there. Yeah, that's okay though. We play a little bit more.